Okay, this is the late 1950s or early 60s Gibson LGO, all solid mahogany. This really has a voice. I think I'm just going to keep this one because it just sounds so freaking good. What I want to do is I want to share just a little information. Right-hand picking is an area where most people suck. Ha! I'm going to be a little bit blunt. Most people really suck. You got to work on picking. I used to be a gymnast. I used to be a ring man. I learned to do iron crosses. Took a lot of discipline. I think some of the discipline from my gymnastics has carried over. But you know, every day, I don't care how old you are or what level, especially if you really want to be really accomplished, you need to put in hours of single note work. But every day you should do at least an hour a day of scales or right hand technique. That's a better way to put it for now. Every day at least an hour. I try to do an hour or two every day, even though I'm 69 years old. And they can be simple exercises, like you can even do simple things like, and you know, you got to fall in love with the repetition. Alternate picking. Even though you might not always have your fingers tucked in, it's good to practice that way once in a while because it just develops more right-hand technique. Now that's really simple, but if you do it, if you just work on your right hand every day for an hour at least, I suggest 2 hours, then you keep building technique. And even when you're just playing slow like this, you're building technique. And that technique will pop out of your playing at certain times when it will really be key and you'll have a lot of magic. Also, just really simple picking exercises like things like this. And I'm going to switch this so you can see the right hand a little bit more. Very simple, right? Muting is good because it takes a little more effort. Now the accent is important too. Bam, bam, bam. It's that repetition, right? You can kind of make up your own exercises. I know there I did a lot of downstrokes. But my point just being, take right hand development seriously because most people really suck at their right hand, especially older jazz players. A lot of them do some beautiful things, but their right hand sucks. And it does limit their creativity. So work on your right hand. Simple things. Doesn't have to be complicated. And even, I think a lot of people don't realize, even when you're just playing slow, you're building technique. Especially if you place that accent. I suggest you work it without placing the accent too. Different volumes. Muting is good because it kind of makes you work a little harder. But what I'm suggesting is everybody should spend at least an hour a day just on single note technique. So you develop some right hand technique. Watch players like Al Di Meola. It's so beautiful when they need to use the right hand. It just comes alive. And when you really wake up your right hand, it's almost a little spooky what it can do. And I'm not talking just speed. I'm also talking learning to play with weight, learning to create tone, learning to create interesting musical phrasing. It's a whole connected situation. But yeah, this guitar just sounds incredible. Probably get this a little closer. This is not a real loud guitar, but boy does it have a tone. Anyway, this is going to be a short video. Yeah, these older LGOs really sound beautiful. All right, folks, take care. Let's all keep the positive faith. Faith is believing what you have not seen, and the result of that faith is seeing what you believe. Right on, man.